What do you think? What is your thoughts? Are there any good men left? I'm Javares Banks, the founder of Financial ID Capital and the Legacy Think Tank. And I've been married for 6 years myself, and I understand what goes on through a man's mind and what just being 100. There's a lot of beautiful women out here, so I just wondering why we seem to can't figure this out yet. What's going on? What's the why are men and women not being honest with one another? I think that being a husband is something that is definitely a valuable thing. I think that there's a lot of what's up, Trey? I think there's a lot of people who don't quite understand all that it takes and all that that it requires for a man to really be a solid man. Um, this is not something you can just throw on an outfit. It actually takes time. It takes precision. It takes understanding. It takes patience. It takes finances. Man, it takes so much, man. It takes a lot, and I think it's something that's being taken for granted. People don't understand uh, this process and how difficult this process could possibly be for someone who've never had a good man in their life. And so when I think about what's going on in the world that we live in, I really consider that you got some people have a head start in life, and you have some people who are playing from behind. And those who are playing from behind, man, I'm gonna tell you guys if I can give you one cheat code tonight. All seriousness, have y'all seen my last post on the ground? Yeah, I'm serious, guys. We got to be honest. We got to be real honest with ourselves. We got to stop playing with these women. Stop telling these women what they want to hear and start telling these women the truth. You know, majority of my followers and majority of my clients are women, and quite frankly, y'all men, I'm not coming out here to be a Derrick Jackson. I'm just tell you that right now. It's not what I'm doing. I'm not coming out to be a Kevin Samuels. I'm married. Okay. So it's definitely two different situations. I'm actually coming out as I am going to keep it 100 with you. All right. We're going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep chiming in with you all every so often and tune in because we have to some has to give. Okay. Some has to give. Either the men gonna keep lying, the women gonna keep getting older. I mean, it got to stop. I did a whole clubhouse conversation on it. I did a whole clubhouse conversation on men who pander to the female audience and say all the sweet words. If a man can say to you whatever to get the draws, he'll say whatever to you to get Instagram followers. Y'all don't hear me. Now, I just if I hadn't, I know I typically don't go about things in this way, you know. Um, I honestly I was just speaking on this. I was just speaking on this. Uh Hold on one second. Yeah, man. So yeah. So yeah, so we'll run it back because I'm gonna tell y'all right now. The men I think we said a word that triggered something. I think that word um is my my system blanked out using that word. But anyway, we'll see. Maybe if simping is the word that they not liking or shutting down. But anyway, men, we gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop lying. You gotta stop lying. All right, we gotta be honest. We need to be brutally honest. That's the problem right now. Too many men are willing to smile and put on a facade in front of the world and not say what's on their mind. I think that's what's wrong right now. And I don't think these women got time to be playing with y'all, right? You know, but ladies, if y'all take note, note what the ladies who are married, what they're doing, and they're staying married too. Y'all need to keep a note on this. Is something real that's been disorder in our community for a long, long time. All right. So any of y'all just tuning in, I am Mr. Banks. I am the founder of the Legacy Think Tank, and I've spent the last decade. Listen, man, I've dedicated the last decade of my life helping people get understand their finances, and now we're going to start talking about what we're going to start doing about these relationships. So, I started my YouTube channel, Javares Banks YouTube channel here, and I'm gonna be posting a link in my bio to go over some of the tough subjects. 'Cause I realized my business pages just did not embody the things that I like to talk about, and the things we need to consider and start acting on, and making a plan of action for. You know, I'm because I'm a family man. I spent so much time, learning about the family, and nurturing the family, pouring into the family, and if you've never seen it, it might be something that you wouldn't know how to do. You might not know if it's missing or if you're overdoing it. Okay, fellas, you can overdo it. Did y'all know y'all can overdo the family? All right, so there, man, so much balance that a man has to have for us to be good men. All right, but I wanted to give some very, very heavy considerance that men, we gotta stop lying. I'm just be real with you. Tag somebody if you tag somebody on the post if y'all tired of it too. Okay, because I'm tired of it. I need men to come on with it. All right. I need men to step up, put the man britches on. Stop playing. Real talk. I need you to stop playing. I need you to start just listen, fellas. You don't have to lie to kick it. Just be real with you. You don't have to lie to kick it. I think men should just get their mind right. Get your mind right. Gather your thoughts. You're not little boys anymore. These are grown people. Okay. These are grown people. See, the difference between me myself, I'm married, right? And I see a lot of, marriage counselors who not married. Okay. It's one thing you're dating and all that. Y'all can have a dating world. I'm not here to be on the dating world side of it. The married world. Married men who take care of their families. So if you guys want someone to speak to the married men and show them how to take care of their families, this is who you need to hit that follow button with. Okay. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure y'all cut on notifications because tonight, for some reason, tonight's the night. This is it. This is that night that you all are going to see what's going on in the mind of Banks. This is Javaris Banks, and I'm the founder of the Legacy Think Tank, y'all. And what I've done is created programs to teach people how to build their businesses and their families. But I found out in a career of credit repair and personal funding and business funding, I found out people they had other things that they need to work on. They need to work on things like their relationships with their spouse or the relationship with their children. And it's not my own volition. I got people that I go see to all the time. I have elders that I call, so it's okay to have somebody. So, fellas, I want y'all to know it's okay to have someone that you look up to that has fruit, that has quality fruit. Stop running behind people who they cannot show you any fruit of what they're talking about. For example, I will speak on relationships and I will speak on marriage, but currently a married man in a successful marriage. Okay, every marriage has its ups and downs. So if Mr. Banks have a up and down. Listen, Mr. Banks ain't gonna lie to you. If y'all look at my gram, pay close attention. I ain't lying to you. Let me tell you what's up. And I think that the conversation is not coming to the forefront on what we should do on how should we engage in relationships. One of the things I think that men should be um, 100% a virgin before marriage, and ladies too. See that? Ha. Ladies, come on, raise your hand by show of hand if you want your man to be a virgin. If your man had been a virgin, let me know. Give me a comment, right? So we start thinking about these tough topics and these subjects, right? Like I had a discussion on my clubhouse. I had a lady on there talking about, she been married for 30 years. She want to go out here and get in the streets. And if she run into a younger dude, whoop de doo. It puts a new spin on the weekend. You know what I mean? These sugar, I ain't call no names or nothing. These sugar mamas out here running up on these little young men with these houses and these cars, talking about they just want to have a good time, and sometimes they can't help themselves. What are y'all thoughts? Give me some feedback. Come on, share, like, share, comment, hit all the buttons. Because I want to know, it ain't gonna hurt. I take a like or a dislike or negative feedback anytime. But I'm trying to figure out if everyone you talk about it, where's the good men, right? But everybody giving away, all this stuff getting given away for the free 99. I'm kind of picking up on it as the market is kind of saturated with the free 99. Um, so the men is, overindulging in the free 99. What I'm talking about the free 99 is, what I'm talking about. The free 99, the one, matter of fact, some of y'all ain't free 99. Like I said, some of these ladies, y'all making these six figures, and y'all, I've seen you. I just seen you scooping up, running up on these little young men 10 years younger than you, talking about you already got a house and a car. Now, I don't know what you think it's gonna do to the male's ego. So we wanna peel back this onion. We want to get some understanding. With all you get understanding. All right. People want to dance around and play around, but we got to get down to the meat of it. It's too much. Y'all listen. You got Asian Lives Matter going on out right now, and listen, y'all ain't figured out how to get a successful relationship. Now, I'm not saying my relationship perfect. Don't get me twisted. I'm not saying that, but this is what we not gonna be doing. We got to be telling the truth, fellas. I done lied before. Mr. Banks done lied before. Yes, I have. I have. I learned, grew up. Y'all, y'all gonna have to stop this lying, fellas. That's what I'm starting to figure out. The common denominator is y'all gotta quit that lying. Fellas, come on, talk to me. If you ever lied, fellas, if you ever lied, come on up here and talk to me and tell me why you lied. Why'd you lie to your girl? We want to know. I need to know. I want to know. Why'd you lie to your girl? Fellas, tag a guy on here. Tag him on. Let's talk to him. Let's talk about this. I ain't being funny. I ain't being low down. I want you guys to join in on the discussion because it seems to me I keep seeing the same scenario over and over again. And why is everybody looking for Russell Wilson? I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all. Everybody looking for Russell Wilson, but I don't really think they looking for Russell Wilson. And then also, you not Sierra. You know, I'm seeing a lot of this. And now I know I probably sound like shout out old Kevin Samuels, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. My elders, my elders already were telling me that stuff before Kevin Samuels came out. And that's no shot at Mr. Samuels. I appreciate what he's peeling back. So it's not a shot at it, but when I heard him, I was like, find out somebody else know what's going on. So it wasn't new sound to me, So just knowing what's going on, I realized, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. This is y'all gotta come on with it. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, how's it working? How's it working in the dating scene, ladies? Come on, I need some feedback. You want to hop on live? Request to join and speak. How's the dating scene working right now? I need some updates. Right? What's wrong with them? Are there any good men left? Where are they? Why is it so hard to find them? Where they go? You know, A lot of them were raised by their mama. They think some still good men, but a lot of them can't resist temptation. I got you. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yeah, you right. Now, yeah, let unpack that. I get what you're saying now, because I think there's a lot of men out here that they. I don't think anybody was planning on leaving their house for their temptation. I don't know. Now she might want him to leave the house. I don't think he was leaving the house for his temptation. That's why I think we're lying at right there. You know, I think that's what we're lying at. I was watching Animal Planet the other day, but I'll tell y'all the story later. Welcome. You just tuning in with me. This is Javares Banks, founder of the LegacyThinkTank.com. I'm just sitting down having a little chit chat conversation. We're all the good men, all right? Because I'm finding that it's not a lot of them according to temptation, right? Um, I'm not here to bash. I just made a post on my Instagram, Mr. Derrick, man. You know, I ain't gonna lie to you. I literally was just on my clubhouse the other day, probably last week, literally talking about how there are a group of men who, for the sake of like, shares, and comment, will say anything to pander to the female audience. And I called it out. I said something about it. Now, I ain't saying he can't recover from it as far as his relationship, but all that stuff, you know what I mean? All that stuff right there, it don't make no sense. Now, I see someone saying something, why are they distracted so much? I don't know why they distracted. You know, I think that part of distraction, y'all ready? Here's the distraction. When you married, I ain't talking about that relationship and situation stuff. I'm gonna say why. All right, why are they so distracted? When they married, they sitting there trying to figure out a lie to tell, sneak over to get to the other girl, distracted. Boy, if they had that time back, I think it'd be some millionaires out here. What y'all think? What y'all think? If men used the time that they had to lie, right? She surely is committed. Notice that now. A lot of y'all been in pack bags and dip. Take note on that. Take note on how she got up there and I ain't going nowhere in her bonnet. Nah, y'all didn't stop that now. Stop running out your house because I'm just saying. Stop running out your house. Y'all gonna stop that. Now a lot of you men scared to say it. Now I say speak up. I say speak up. Don't lie about it. Stop lying about it. I'm just saying. Now, I know you would bounce. Everybody want to bounce. You know. That's why y'all say it ain't no good men. Everybody want to bounce. What if what if he had to stretch his leg out a little bit more? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You would have bounced. With the bunny, let you know she ain't going nowhere. And so I actually commend her for standing up there with a man. So this ain't a roasting. I'm just saying, why you pandering every sweet word to the female audience on social media? Every single word that they want to hear. Every single word that want. Do you know for a fact they abusing? I ain't gonna do. We're not gonna do that now. Come on now, Paul. Now, unless you got some evidence they bruising her, abusing her. I ain't gonna say all that. She didn't look abused to me. She didn't look. She looked like she still wanted to smack him. So she ain't look abused to me. But that's a. Come on now. What'd you say? But anyway, I'm just saying. Who we got? Somebody want to hop up on here on my live. Let me see who we got. What's going on? I mean, I'm just saying. Now, let's don't do it like that now. That's some stretch. And look. All right. Now, leaving is not always the answer, y'all. And I think that what our grandmamas and them did a little different. You know, what our grandmamas and them did a little different. They stuck it out the crib. In Africa, they bring the extra baby in the house. That's another subject. We'll talk about another time. If you had a side lady, they dropped the baby and her off at your crib, and the folks were like, "Listen, this is what had happened. You need to take care of him." I'm just saying, man, y'all got to stop. Yeah, let's be 100. I mean, there you have it. I mean, it makes sense. It sound. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The state of the address did look a little like, look, honey, I messed up. Okay, I messed up. But the way my followers is set up, I'm gonna have to apologize, and just we're gonna have to work this out. I think it's a big move, man. Listen. It could be pre-planned. I don't know, but I'm just saying, man. Listen, I don't put myself off. I know I'm married, I have a beautiful wife, a beautiful family, love my children. I don't put myself off as I don't. This is not my attempt to now replace him because I'm not finna tell y'all every sweet thing that y'all want to hear. Y'all, this not the lie for that. Okay, Mr. Banks gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Y'all want to hear the truth? Let me know. You know, hey, he trending now. He got a post on my thing. He said, "Why men don't cover their track? They don't. They should. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. They're wasting time trying to track. Cover tracks. I think men wasting time trying to cover tracks. I think men need to come on out the closet. Not that kind of come out the closet. I'm not taking those shots. Men need to come out the other closet. They granddaddy closet. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Granddaddy had like 2, 3 families. I don't know what y'all. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't see why y'all don't get it. But we'll just say, side chicks don't always tell. But listen, side chicks do tell when you're famous for saying you don't have a side chick. I will say that. I will say that. I say that. I'm just be honest with you. Look, somebody said granddaddy was wrong too. Granddaddy got us here though. See that, fellas? Peep this. Granddaddy got us here. It don't. Jacob got us here. Abraham got us here. David got us here. Solomon got us here. We here. You know. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Some of us folks got, mama got 2, 3 baby daddies. We don't say nothing about that. We don't say nothing about that, is it? Keep 100. Everybody doing all this. That's why I'm here. That's why we can talk about this. Because it's equal opportunity. Equal opportunity. I'm gonna be honest with you. SWAT grandmama kid. Hey, look. Now listen. Now, if she came in, now would it be different if she came and washed grandmama dishes? It'd be different now. Would it? I don't. Just come on, give me some comments. Because I don't mean to ruffle no feathers. I'm just being 100. I think that if especially black men, I'm just speaking on the ones, to that demographic, especially black men, it would stop lying. Okay? Be honest. Okay? Everything gonna be okay. You know what I mean? Oh, I know. That's the thing now. If daddy had his way, we'll know who all the kids' daddy is, okay? Y'all don't hear me. Look, they want to ignore me now. If dad had his way, we'll know who all the kids is. I keep it right there. Yes, we got to keep these families together. I don't know why everybody. I don't understand what's. I don't understand what the mechanism. Y'all don't. I appreciate her getting up there with her. Derrick's wife getting up there with him and holding it down. You know, cause she's a wife. She shouldn't even be concerning herself with his hoes and stuff like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. But I'm just saying. That's what an older lady told me. A wife shouldn't even be meddling in those matters. She's a wife. I'm sorry. I know. I don't beat up Mr. Banks. I didn't say it. I heard it from an older lady. She was saying that ladies don't be meddling in that. That's what the older lady said. Well, come on up here and talk about it then. Let's talk about it if men would be okay with their wife having a side piece. I'm gonna be honest with you. Do the wives want a side piece? Is gonna be the question. I say, wives, if you want a side piece, say that at the beginning. See if you end up being a wife. Fellas, say that you want two, three girls, two, three wives. See if you end up being a husband. We see how they work out, right? Be honest. That's the key. That's the key. We're gonna talk about this. I think there are some good men. They just want, they got honesty issues. I don't know. You know, I think we need to come out and be upfront and stop lying. I need our men to be clear cut and straight. First of all, here goes some real stuff right here. Okay? Instead of you so funny. Um these men first of all need to get themselves together and get their finances in order. First of all, before they start dealing with these women. I put that plural on there because they chase these women, but you ain't got no bread. That's the thing. That's the difference in the animal kingdom. In the lions, you don't get to breed if you can't take care of no pride, right? And that's the first thing is too many young men being coddled at a young age, probably by their mamas. I'm a daddy's boy, so y'all can't put that on me. Okay? Okay? Probably raised by their mama. Probably given a lot of privilege. Probably never heard any discipline. I'm all right, cool. I hear y'all right now. Some of them got daddies and they daddy didn't teach them that. I get it. We all the product of our environment. I get it. But there is a lot of them raised by their mamas. So if y'all running into somebody, ask these boys, do you know who your daddy is? That's a good question to ask a man before you get into bed with him. Do you know who your daddy is? What was your relationship like with your daddy? See, that's too much to ask before you get into bed. So before, you know, and I know like one of the sis said open relationships for everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you. The Bible say that you shouldn't mix seed in a field. You shouldn't put corn and wheat in the same field. You definitely don't need to be having anybody else dipping in the nookies and all. That just don't make no sense. I just had to ask women if you wanted that from the beginning, say that at the beginning. Women, you're not men and you want to be like men. To even draw the comparison is to be man-like. Just being honest. It's like, well, what if I wanted me three men? Did you want that before he said he wanted three women? Stop that. We don't have to match penis for penis. You don't have to do that. That don't make no sense. It's not the same. It's not the same. And men, as they go throughout their life, um, being coddled, able to um, able to be coddled, not taught to achieve, okay, not taught to discipline, right? Then you get into bed with them. Now, at some point, we have to, um, at some point, we got to realize that some ain't, maybe they're not being taught correctly, right? Maybe they haven't seen the way to act. Maybe they did it. Maybe society tell fellas go out there and so you roll your oats, right? And be loose, right? We didn't stop that being loose, fellas. It actually need to be a lot more calculated. Need to be a lot more calculated. I think fellas, I think we should start holding ourselves accountable and holding ourselves back from these women. Yeah, I said it. Now I'm being real with you. I said, fellas, you need to start holding. I think we need to start holding ourselves back from these women, right? especially a woman that doesn't meet the standard that you want to have a baby with and build a family with. Because if you can see family and baby with her, you shouldn't be sleeping with her. See, but I'm just saying that all that loose passing women around, fellas, y'all gotta stop doing these ladies like that. Lady, but pause. Y'all heard me? I want y'all to hear, y'all heard it first right now. I said, ladies, y'all hear me now? I said, fellas, y'all got to stop doing these women like that. Now, if I say, ladies, y'all got to stop giving it to the simps. It takes two to stop it. Not just the tango. It takes two to stop it. Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me. Like I'm trying to get y'all to understand. It takes two to say stop it. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Once a month. It come this little time in the month that your little lady downstairs, she get to throbbing, especially for the ladies who ain't no virgin. Okay, she get to talking to you, pulling on you, making you feel like, you know what I'm saying? And you and then you looking for the first thing that you can get next to and talking about I know what I'm talking about. Don't be playing with me now. Now, ladies, if you keep bumping your head when she gets to calling you, we can't keep blaming this on the men now. Y'all understand? Is that fair? Or am I tripping? That fair or am I tripping? Because I'm trying to figure it out. Right? Because I keep seeing over and over and over again the scenario that this male, this entity, that if we look out in nature, you put a chick, first of all, a male rooster needs 20 chickens in a pen with him. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's just a rooster. Okay? All right. I know they all right. We'll say women got higher sex drive than men. That's fine. You right. They got it, right? And yeah. Mm-hmm. Male rooster needs 20 chickens in the pen with him. They gonna fight. If it ain't at least 20 to each one of these males, they gonna fight. You can put about 20 to 30 heifers, cows, in a field, and a male bull will have them all pregnant. You can put a male lion on pride, and they all gonna be pregnant too. Y'all don't like y'all talking about this, as National Geographic say, indiscriminate fathers. This is so fun. I was watching National Geographic, y'all. We was on National Geographic, right? And on National Geographic, they kept call every other mammal and everybody on the planet indiscriminate fathers. And then they zoomed in on the male bird and was like, look at him, he's monogamous, he's perfect. He has so much. And it's like, listen, ain't nothing scared of that bird in the jungle. The lion, they scared of the lion though. Everything's scared of the lion. Y'all don't hear me. So when we talk about the symmetry that's happening, the bird, he look cute. He flap his feathers, he dance around, he look good, he looks cool, but everybody's scared of the lion. Because a lot of these women that'll be on here talking this stuff, especially the super fine ones, like real fine women, y'all want to date the real fine dudes. Y'all know the real fine dudes got a whole bunch of women. So why y'all mad at them? Because you didn't care. You was going to be the one that's going to put them on clean. This is madness. That's all I see. See y'all a scenario, just running this scenario madness over and over again. And no one wants to sit down and talk about it. Right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not at the table with the swapping wives. Mr. Banks ain't going to be there. Ain't gonna be no side pieces in my. And there ain't gonna be no side pieces in Mr. Banks' house. Mrs. Banks ain't gonna have no side pieces at Mr. Banks' house. This is what it is. We're not doing that. That don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. My children keep her busy. I keep her busy. She stay pregnant. She pregnant now. What do you think she need that I can't give her? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all can go on with all that. This is Mr. Banks. I had to sit down and had a tough talk with y'all. I can't do this on my financial ID and all that. You know, you know. What's up, Kirill? We going in right now. We talking about how these men out here need to quit all that lying. And yes, I seen all those things come in just now while I was over here on the live. All right. But, I think if men would stop spending their time coming up with lies and plans to deceive, they have billion-dollar companies. Especially if y'all all start working. I don't know. What do y'all find out? Give me y'all comment. I need feedback from you all. What do y'all think? Can we all just get a loan? Can we get a t-shirt made for that? Nah. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to find out. Ask for a friend. I'm asking for a friend, y'all. We need to be able to get a loan together. Yeah, put that energy into your work. Yeah, you need to. You need to be producing. Yeah, you need to stop the line. Stop the line. Line ain't gonna get you nowhere, fellas. Come out with your best shot forward. Like you was in, you didn't have no jump shot. But you said give me the rock, you dribbled it and you threw the shot up anyway, holding it to go in. You knew your shot was off. Shoot your shot. That's your problem. Mr. Banks can tell you that's your problem. You don't, coming out here gun shy. You're not saying what's on your mind. That's not manly. To be honest with you, it's not manly. You ain't saying what's on your mind. Right? Especially if it affects other people's lives. I think men need to get grow up on that. Right? And ladies, y'all gotta grow up too. Don't all of them ain't trash now. All these men ain't trash because you keep picking them. Come on now. Anyway, I just want to chime in. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna keep coming in. I'm just jump starting my YouTube channel, Javares Banks on YouTube. And y'all can find me on Clubhouse, Javares Banks on Clubhouse. You click the link in my Instagram bio. You can get all my social media feeds already there. Yeah, but anyway, this is Javares Banks, aka Mind of Banks. And I just want to chime in. What's up? Y'all got some comments, feedback for me? Y'all some comments or feedback for me? What's up? What y'all thinking? Appreciate you all. All right, y'all. So listen, like, subscribe, share, subscribe to my channel, share my post. Let people know about what I'm doing over here at the Legacy Think Tank because it is my goal and my intention to show people how to, build themselves up to the maximum level. And that starts at home. We got to have bigger houses. We got to have better houses. We have to have better cohesiveness as a community. The only way we're going to do these things is going to take us to build strong and stable families. So where all the good men, y'all tag some good men. Bring me some good men and tag them on here on my post. I need to link up with them, lock arms with them, and make something shake. All right? With that being said, I'm Mr. Banks, and I authenticate this message.